Hi Aries, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your monthly message for March 2020. And we have quite a card layout for you. We are using the same setup as the February mid-month readings, though we're using the Thelema Tarot, the Arcanum Tarot, and the Millennium Thoth Tarot. Okay. So your first row of cards is all about what's now for Aries. Your second set is what's in development or what is blossoming. And your third set of cards is about the energies contributing to your long-term happiness and fulfillment. We're also using 4 different oracle decks for your reading. I encourage you, as always, to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos. Take the whole months to do that. It's a whole lot of information for you, but it'll help you navigate the energy atmosphere of the month. Do keep in mind that we have Mercury in retrograde through March 10th, and I think we've got a full moon right around that time, and I think the full moon is in Virgo. Double check that for yourself. All right, let's get into your reading. Top row, what's now for Aries? What is unfolding in the energy atmosphere for you now? Your first card is 10 of Pentacles. Well, there's the long-term happiness fulfillment card right there to start your reading with. That's fantastic. This is a card of, in practical matters, it is getting your affairs in order, keeping all your paperwork organized, and managing your own estate. It is organization to your abundance. And it is a card that speaks to the energy of what you have to pass on and share. Spiritually speaking, that same message applies. What kind of energy do you have to offer the world at large? How are you sharing it? How are you investing your energy? Where are you investing it? Is it worthwhile? Is it paying reward to the now and to the oncoming? So those are great questions to ask when you see the 10 of Pentacles. Do know that 10s in tarot are all about fulfillment and completion and moving on from one phase of life experience to another. So let's see what's coming next for you. 4 of Wands, beautiful card. That is called the 1111 card because you've got this beautiful portal to step through. Very nice. This is the happiest card in the minor suits of tarot. It's a good strong foundation because it's a 4. It's really stable. It is happiness, bliss, love, joy, connection, good relationship with self, good relationship with family, friends, beloveds, others, and in your career and how you are of service. So you're starting out with a 10 of Pentacles and a 4 of Wands. This is a main theme of energy through the month of March for you, Aries. And this is something to be really excited about. That's super positive energy. You have 2 cards in the next set. And your first is the Tower. I'm actually not surprised to see that. And it doesn't have the same meaning to it when it sits next to the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. This card speaks to the foundation that you have reinforced. So you've had Tower moments. You've cleaned up a lot of the debris to make way for this 10, to make way for this 4. So the Tower has a recent past energy upon it as I look at it today. And it also has your handiwork in it. In other words, you identified what was not serving you and you cleaned it up. You upgraded your frequency. You have gone into some sort of spiritual ascension energy and made your foundation much stronger. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the 10 or the 4. A falling tower cannot support that. So this is work you've done, something that was not serving you, and you have upgraded the frequency. Then coming with this is the High Priestess. Beautiful. This is your inner wisdom. This is your inner knowing. So you've been paying attention to the signs. You've been paying attention to the primary feeling within your own heart space. This is you speaking to the divine, the universe, being in co-creation, manifestation with the divine all that is, and intuitively following the signs that have come your way. And that's what's creating your 10 and your 4 here, and helping you to reinforce and stabilize an old crumbling tower. Excellent. Your oracle card for this row comes from Return to Spirit Oracle deck, and you get prayers. Yeah, that's great confirmation, because your 10 and your 4 are really an answered prayer for you from a time when you were living the experience of the tower and listening to your intuition. And even though at that time you may not have had evidence for the 10 or the 4, you've now brought that into manifestation. So you have answered prayers here within your first row, fulfillment. Now you're going to move on to the next phase. So let's check the next row of cards. This is Arcanum Tarot, and this is all about what's in development for Aries now or through the month of March. Your first card, Two of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful love connection. First and foremost, always bring that to your relationship to self. It is how you love and care for yourself in kindness and compassion that even makes you available to offer that to all of the relationships in your world. And what I see here is a nice strong bond already in existence, and that bond strengthening because you have this 10 and you have this 4. So your relationship to self is really solid. High Priestess, listening to your intuition, having your prayers answered because you're in co-creation, manifestation with the divine all that is, building a super strong foundation. Then Two of Cups, this supports the relationship to self, and it supports all of your others. So again, family, friends, beloved, career, how you are of service, all of this is strengthening because of the relationship you have to your own self. I also feel, Aries, that you are moving deeper into the relationships that mean the most to you. So with your family connections are growing stronger. The bond is expanding. With your friends, your soul tribe, you may feel as though you have more to offer right now in terms of friendship. And because you're doing that, you're receiving more in return, which also feels like an answered prayer to you. And then within beloved relationship, someone that you care for deeply, that connection is strengthening as well. The bond grows ever deeper, more expansive, and super stable, which is awesome. No tower moments there. Next set of cards, your first is the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is a card of savoring energy. The Knight of Pentacles carries the Ace of Pentacles, and Knights convey energy between cards. So we're taking the Two of Cups into the Knight of Pentacles. Where are we taking it? We'll get there in a moment. How we get there is important. And this Knight in particular is the one who is not in motion. He pauses. He gets a lay of the land. He looks all around him. He looks for signs. High Priestess. He is exceptionally mindful, very ordered in his way of being. He gets a I hear some tarot readers call him Mr. Spreadsheet, like he's super boring. But really, he has his mind on what's unfolding in the now and how does that serve the oncoming. So he's an important knight, and he's really special. He's exceptional at savoring, cherishing, being present and mindful. And he carries the Ace of Cups, which is a gateway. It is a threshold for us to step through and cross. Where is he taking it? You have the Ten of Pentacles again. Look at that. So, Two of Cups, coalescing that energy, bringing it on the move here with the Knight, and going back into the Ten of Pentacles. So twice in the reading, that 10 shows up for you. You are absolutely moving into the direction of long-term happiness and fulfillment. You have it now, which means you understand what it takes to be mindful of your relationship to self in the present moment and how that contributes to your long-term happiness and fulfillment. And you have that card 2 times over in the reading so far. And up top here, it's sitting right next to a 4 of Wands, happiest card in the minor suits of tarot, because these are your answered prayers. That ace could be your prayers on the move, going deeper into these bonds and connections we were just talking about on the 2 of Cups. Relationships are much more fulfilling and rewarding to you than they've ever been at this time in your life. Excellent. Next set of cards, there were 3. Your first is the Death card. And you know, I love the alignment here because it does fall right underneath that Tower. This is you in the process of upgrading frequency. Upgrading your life, you know, and Death and the High Priestess together are no joke. These two are amazing. So that's Scorpio energy in the Death card, Pisces energy in the High Priestess. Both water signs, both exceptionally intuitive, deeply mysterious, each of them in their own way. And the Death card, well, the High Priestess will highlight for you what's on your foundation that will affect your Tower. And you're paying attention to those signs, Aries. It's profound. The Death card will come in as soon as it's highlighted. What's on the foundation that is not serving your highest and greatest outcome, the Death card shows up and transforms it for you and wipes it off the foundation. So that's a powerful combination, but you are in harmony with it, which is so beautiful. Okay, next cup. Next card. It is a cup card. It's the 5. You know, this is another great combination. Death card with the 5 of Cups underneath the Tower and the High Priestess. You can see how pain, loss, and sorrow of the past had been such an influence on what made the Tower unstable for you at another time in your life. And having the Death card right next to the 5 of Cups is so intense for you. It intensely positive because the Death card is sweeping this out of your life, leaving these 2 cups behind, and you've got the 2 of Cups at the beginning of this row. So you are now living in the bliss of healing pain, loss, and sorrow, sweeping it off your foundation, stabilizing your Tower, paying attention to your intuition, the signs that come your way, and you are in savoring, cherishing, treasuring all the finer details and the simplicity of life and connection and bonds that we share with others, most especially in relationship to self. And then the third card coming with this is 6 of Wands. Yes, you've done this successfully. This is the homecoming to the self card for me as a tarot reader. And this is a card of success and victory, harmony, balance. There's a little bit of notoriety on this card, which means that the people in your life are taking notice of the positive changes that you have been making in your life and how you are sharing yourself in your relationships with, again, family, friends, beloveds. You are creating a vibe. You are sending out a broadcast and a vibe that is joyous and loving and fulfilling and fun and a celebration of life. That's what you see here on this card, a celebration of life. You are living that. You had to go through some stuff to get there. We all do. And if ever the universe could pat you on the back, they're doing it in this reading. All right, the Oracle card coming with this row comes from the Gateway Oracle deck, and the question put to the deck was, what thresholds and gateways will Aries be crossing in March? And you get communicating freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. And that's just it. This is what is strengthening your connections to those who are so important, primary in your life. So your beloved, your children, your family, your friends, the people you connect with and how you are of service. You're communicating your authenticity and your integrity. And it's very stabilizing, and it's paying a lot of reward for you, and a lot of prayers are being answered because of it. So you keep listening to your intuition. You keep being in a transformative state with that death card, because that is a simultaneous ending and beginning, and it's a great partnership there between the death card and the high priestess. Beautiful. All right, next row. This is the Millennium deck, and it is all about the energies influencing your long-term happiness and fulfillment. Your first set of cards. There were two of Wands, and Princess of Swords. What a great pairing, because the Two of Wands is, you know, stepping across a threshold to a new world of experience. And the Princess of Swords is like a Page of Swords, and that's looking to the horizon. So it's like looking through the portal of Wands up here on the 4 with the perspective of the 2, which is a new beginning, a fresh start, planting seeds, even building a new foundation. And then Princess of Swords has you looking to the horizon. This page is typically called the New Age page, and it's all about new consideration. So from your 10 of Pentacles twice over in the reading, 10 being a fulfillment, a completion card, and then moving on to a new phase, the energies contributing to the new phase are found here in the 2. So new opportunities come your way. You've stepped across a threshold through communicating clearly, paying attention to your intuition, having a homecoming to your own heart space, has created new, fresh opportunity. And the Princess of Swords or Page of Swords is going to help to fill in some of those details. So you won't exactly have a whole lot of experience in the new vibe, the new broadcast. You'll gain it quickly, though, because you have a ton of collective experience to bring to it. Let's see what comes next. 10 of Wands. This is about setting down a burden. So this is, again, this row is the energy contributing to long-term happiness fulfillment. You have these two 10s of Pentacles in the reading. Awesome. Fulfillment, completion, and long-term happiness fulfillment. Then 10 of Wands. This is a burden set down. And this is the energy that the High Priestess and the Death card are pointing out to you. So anything unlike the message that has collectively come through these cards so far, you have your eye on it. You understand that being drained by an energy does not fuel your dreams, goals, and desires, and you're getting to work on that because you have new experiences on the horizon, and you have the enthusiasm and the energy to embrace them. So when you encounter energy like the 10 of Wands, which is coming to completion with an old, burdensome way of being, thought pattern, belief system, you're getting to work on it right away. Coming with that card was the Star. So manifestation. And again, we see 2 cups here. We see a guiding star. And this is a card that connects in tarot to the Strength card in tarot. So there's typically 8 stars. 8 is the number of strength in tarot. And the Star also follows the Tower. She walks away from the debris field of the fallen tower. You know, the one you tore down. She's taken nothing with her, not even her clothing. She has nothing to hide. She's comfortable with her courageous vulnerability. That's what gives her strength. And that's what gives you strength and vision when you encounter a 10 of Wands type of experience within your own self. So you come back to your prayers, manifestations, reading the signs, simultaneous endings and beginnings there with the Death card, and you just keep that vibe rolling. It's beautiful. All right, next set of cards, you have 3. And again, recall that this is about the energies contributing to your happiness and fulfillment. So new opportunity, fresh vision, old burdens falling away, new manifestation inspired by the Sun. The happiest card in tarot out of the major arcana. It's love, bliss, joy, happiness, connection, communication, loving life, being a lover of life, great relationship experiences. Anything started in the energy of the Sun develops well, and you have brilliant clarity here as well. Brilliant clarity within your intuitive gifts with the Sun there. This is followed by the Universe, or what's known as the World, the last card in the major arcana of tarot. And it's about a cycle about to start itself over. So where you have these 3 10s in the reading, you've come to fulfillment and completion with some phase or aspect of your life. And you've created a tremendously joyful foundation for yourself to conduct the next phase of your life from. So with the World card being the last card in the major arcana, a new cycle is about to start. It turns over to the Fool, and it's a fresh new eye on the horizon, though you take with you all of your collective wisdom and experience. Fantastic, huh? And this is reward of prior effort, which you see here throughout the entire reading. And then the last card is the Empress. Abundance, fertility, mother of the tarot, right here. Incubation, too. She's often shown pregnant. So this new beginning, fresh start, may need to incubate for a bit. And you are a pro at savoring the incubation process, Knight of Pentacles. And you're taking that skill with you into the next phase, whatever that is, and you're doing it in the energy of the Empress, divine feminine energy, mother energy as well. Again, abundance, fertility, creation, bounty. She's also quite fierce, this one. She's not to be trifled with. She's grace and dignity and integrity and authenticity all day long. But she didn't get to be an empress by having the title handed to her. She earned it. Mother of the Tarot. Treat her with respect. Okay, last card here is, once you cross this gateway on the Gateway Oracle, we move into the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. So how are you traveling? You're discovering truth here. You stand in the light of truth. Yes, you do. And in brilliant clarity off the Sun card there. How sweet is that, Aries? You've discovered the truth of your own inner strength and well-being, and you're bringing that vitality, optimism, awe, and wonder into a whole new realm of life experience, and it is fantastic. Your very last card comes from Sawyer's Nature Portals Oracle deck. This is a spirit animal for you to work with through the month of March, and this is for you to investigate. So you can look it up on its spiritual meaning on Google or in the Animal Speak book. It belongs on everybody's bookshelf. It's such a great book. All right, and you have Eagle. Ooh, and look at the beautiful sun there. Eagles have very sharp vision. And I know the section with Eagle and Hawk in the Animal Speak book is a long one, so there's a nice juicy bit of information there for you to go and discover. So fly like an eagle, Aries, into the future. Nice. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, joy, blessings to each and every one of you. And again, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos. Of course, check out the dailies. Bye for now. Namaste.